Let's talk about what the definition is. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, find me an interview where I say no. Not once.
And that song you did about Megan was very mediocre. Hell, it was mid. It wasn't fire. You ain't popping off from that song, boy.
What?
All right, so before Megan Thee Stallion addressed Pardison Fontaine today, it was a lot of question about whether or not he cheated. And you see on all of these interviews he went on, people kept asking him, did you cheat, Party? And he never really came out to let us know if he cheated, but it seems like now he's coming clean.
It's never something I want to speak on, never something I want to elaborate on. You never once see me speak on my personal life, whether I be happy, sad, and different, you know what I'm saying? Just little tidbits, so these are always uncomfortable for me. Anyway, like I said, I go out here to promote my music. Y'all never heard me speak ill about anybody to this point in time. I never intended to. I never did so. But if you watch my interviews in their entirety, I always speak about exactly what happens, exactly how I feel, without even giving too much, because I don't like to dive into too much. But I have no problem taking accountability. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Let's talk about what the definition is. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, find me an interview where I say no. Not once. But I just don't appreciate people throwing rocks and hiding their hand. I was chilling. I was cooling. Nobody asked me nothing. You know, nobody asked nobody nothing, in fact. And throwing rocks and hiding your hand is just, that's just not good behavior. You know what I'm saying? It's not good, especially the people that have been good to you. Everything I needed to talk about, I talked about on the song. Everything I need to say, I said it on the song. People want to know why. They want to know what happened. And when you paint things in ways that they didn't happen, you got to clear it up. You got to fucking clear it up. But with all that said, with all that being said, I wish happiness for everybody. I wish healing for everybody. I felt like I was well along my journey. I felt like I was well along in my journey. I had put a lot behind me. I had ate a lot of shit as a male, as a man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just ate it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like this was like not one of those times I was gonna let it slide. Let somebody speak on me and let my story be told by somebody else. This wasn't one of those times I was gonna let it slide.
Now, y'all know what this remind me of? It reminds me of Tyrese. Now, Tyrese is another one who's supposed to be in this happy relationship. But every time you look up, who is Tyrese talking about? His ex-wife, how hurt he is, and how he can't record his album because he's so broken. And look, if I was dating a musician, I would have no problem with her making an album about her ex. That's art. But when it looks like you're basing your whole life around your failed relationship, if I'm somebody dating you, I'm thinking to myself, huh, am I even a factor? Do you care about me at all? Or how you talking about your ex makes me feel? Because Party is supposed to be in a new relationship. So am I the only person who finds him talking about Megan Thee Stallion all day a little bit funny when he's supposed to have a girl, a new girl, and he on Instagram flicking it up, holding hands? That's just me? Okay. Now, I want to get into what he just said right now. I never heard a nigga say, and this a quote, right? Yeah, I cheated, but I don't like people throwing rocks and stones may break their bones when I treated you so well. And I'm thinking to myself, you got everybody on these interviews trying to explain to you what the definition of cheating is. But Party, you need to explain to me and the good people at home, what's your definition of treating somebody well? And where does cheating fall into that definition? How can you say you treated her well, but you also cheated? Now, when Megan did her live, I kind of defended you because I don't have no issue with you defending yourself and saying, hey, you know, the way she telling the story is inaccurate. She didn't catch me in the bed with nobody. That's cool. But when you turn around and say, yeah, you know, she doing this to me and I treated her so good and yeah, I cheated, but no, ain't no buts. Ain't no buts. It's no buts, brother. Okay? And as a man, I think it's corny for him to use Megan Thee Stallion as his rollout. Like I said, no problem with you defending yourself and letting the record be told the right way, okay? And I know when you go on a press run, you usually do say the same thing over and over again. But it's one thing if you telling a story about something that happened at a performance, something that happened at a party, you know, maybe some type of legal thing, you know what I mean? But then when you're constantly talking about your ex in some manner where it's like you're trying to hurt her, because that's what you're trying to do. You hurt over her song and that people thought it was about you, even though she didn't say your name. And I get it. Everybody would assume she was talking about Party. That's fine. But, I mean, like, as a man, it seems like you were really, you know, distraught and heartbroken. And she broke you to your core, okay? Party sound like the way Megan used to describe herself when she got shot. And just, it sounds like Party was crying every day and he didn't trust nobody. He didn't have no friends. Megan really did a number on him when she dropped Cobra. That's how Party is sounding to me. And I'm not trying to make light of Megan's situation. I'm just saying, you a grown ass man, bro. You too big to be up here acting like you was so hurt by her dropping a song that was 2 minutes. And she mentioned one bar, like one bar that might have been about you. And you using this as your whole rollout. And you going to every place talking about the same thing. And you know why you talking about it? You know what the main reason is? Because that's the only reason they want to talk to you. That's the only reason they want to talk to you. That's the only reason they want to talk to you. They don't care about Pardison Fontaine's music. And nobody cares about you ghostwriting for Cardi B and whoever else you ghost wrote for. And that song you did about Megan was very mediocre. Hell, it was mid. It wasn't fire. You ain't popping off from that song, boy. Like, come on, bro. Is we gonna keep it real? Are y'all checking for Pardison Fontaine? Charlamagne the God and DJ Envy do not care about your music. Angela Yee do not care about your music. And any place else you go to sit down, they don't care about your music. Hey, Party, in your next interview, ask somebody to name one of your songs. Whoever you interviewing with, Joe Budden, who was the other one? Angie Martinez. If you sit down with somebody like that, ask them to name you a Pardison Fontaine song. And don't tell them don't name no song you goat wrote for. Tell them don't name no Cardi B song. I'm talking about a song where you was talking. Cause your delivery on that little Megan Thee Stallion diss was very mid. It was giving mid. Okay. But you heartbroken. But like I said, in a new relationship though, and your ex, who's bigger than you and more famous than you, who's bigger than you and more famous than you, Mr. Opportunist, you want to use her as a rollout. See, that's why it's really nasty. Because it's one thing if y'all was on the same level or somewhere close to the same level and you did this, that's okay. But it's another thing when you're obviously lower tier than her. You know, you're probably a D-list celebrity at best. And she's A+ level celebrity. And now you speaking about her so you can promote. I mean, can we even call what you do music? Do you do music or are you just in studios playing around? You up and coming, my nigga. You on the come up. But y'all don't want me to be for real. Y'all don't want me to do that. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I can't. Y'all don't want me to be for real. Okay. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I came off a really sassy, y'all. I was wow. What did this nigga do to me? Did he smash one of my girls? He might have. I might have looked at somebody's phone and saw Pardison Fontaine. That nigga with the 8-ball chain. I hate when niggas got their Cubans and they don't flip. They always flip over. When your Cuban flip, he got a big neck. I just hate that. Like, I don't know. I will see y'all next time. Peace.